Hey guys, we're back, and today we talk about the reality of trading because I think like there's still too much out there where people, influencers, they just talk about one side of trading, yeah, the fantasy side, and nobody talks about the reality. And people think full time trading is freedom, beach, laptop life, but the reality of a successful trader is really discipline, structure, isolation, I would say, comes to it. It's a lonely path in trading. It's not that, I hang around with 10 traders and, you know, we all here on ourselves and making decisions. And you deal with pressure, right? You deal with pressure of expectations of yourself, expectations of other people from you. You hold yourself to certain standards. It's all things which come up with it. The markets will pressure you if you let it. Um, Prop firm challenges and rules and targets, deadlines, all kind of pressures, all things you need to handle as a trader. And I don't think it's easy. It's definitely not easy. I will not say it will get easier. I guess you will just be able to handle the pressure better. And yeah, the freedom it brings, everybody strives for it. Everybody wants to trade because of the freedom. But without discipline, bro, that will be just become really a chaos in your life because everybody dealt with it probably by now. If you're somebody who's never took a trade in your life and just come to my channel, and then you might not experience it yet, but everybody who at least trades for a couple months knows that, yeah, it's not really freedom if you are not disciplined and you're glued to the charts and you're trying to make it and you're trying so eagerly strive for a certain outcome, certain payout, certain level of understanding. And yeah, we need time for it. It is all about you. You are the business. Yeah, nobody is telling you what to do, right? You don't have a boss in this game. Nobody's checking on you, but you're required to learn everything and do it right. You need to focus on the basics. Yeah. Um, and the basics is how you show up. Your success depends on how you sleep, how's your routine, how you eat, how's your nutrition, do you train, you have mental clarity. It's all your responsibility. Um, and most of it can come externally, right? You can have, a bad breakup. You can have anything coming thrown at you. That's life. We all get shit thrown at us, but it is our responsibility how we handle it, and then also our responsibility if I take this into the market, which is not favorable. um, it is such a hard profession. Like the saying that trading is probably the hardest way to make easy money. It's so true. It's so mentally charging you, and that's why you know you can't fucking sprint the whole year. It's what I've been saying and talking with some people I had around me, that you can't sprint the whole year. Trust me. Like you need to. You can even break it down in a week. You can't, trade every day, every session. You need breaks, you need routines, you need windows where your shop is open and you have times where the shop is closed. Yeah, you are the business. You are in charge. You are the risk manager, the CEO, the CFO. Everybody, everything in the business, it's you, and you take all the accountability. You should at least take all the accountability for it. And yeah, it is not easy if you're trading full time and your income depends on really your emotional control, right? It is depending how you keep yourself in check, how you follow your plan, how disciplined are you really. That comes really in test. That will get tested um, when you take it on full time. Yeah, I guess most of you guys haven't experienced it yet, which is totally fine. You know, it took me 4 or 5 years to get full time now. I'm doing it now successfully for a year. But I did fail before, you know. I did had my hardships. I still have hardships. It's not that I don't have shitty weeks, you know. I have red weeks. Um, but I'm confident if I keep them small, like I proved um, last week, right? That I can recover it and actually get to payouts after having a red week, which is giving back to the market, delaying my payout. I used to think like that, but I knew exactly, man. After having that red week 2 weeks ago, I knew I'm just happy I kept it small because that is might be not the week where the conditions were probable, was high probability. I said to myself next week that I gonna just recover it. I was not even aiming to make profits on the accounts and getting quick to the payout. I was just focusing on recover the loss of the last week, and then I will be fine. And then I go on. Then I see what's next. I just have that goal of requesting the payout and having that target, but I take it really step by step, brick by brick, not rushing things. But what end up happening is that I actually got the double of it. I recovered the amount and doubled it, leading me to two payouts. And that made me realize, if I would have said, okay, next week I need to recover the losses. I need to then also get to payout. If I would set that as a goal for the week, I were probably more emotional because I put more pressure on me. And those little tweaks, of course, in both scenarios, I would love to get to the payout. But you know what I did? I just lowered the bar, right? And immediately was okay. I can make it happen. It's the bar so low that I just need to recover that small loss of the whole week. And framing these things so important, man, so important. That came just by experience, right? It's not. I would not never do this in the beginning. I would in my first couple of years, I'm telling you everything really raw, and you know me hopefully by now that I'm saying so many times I fucked up in trading. I made every fucking mistake in a book, and I just learn from it, I'm a big observer about myself, not just in trading. Maybe trading made it even more that I'm observing every detail. Um, of course, you analyze the market, so you're kind of like really um, thinking about the right word. Analytical, right? You're analytical, you're observative, and through that, I could just learn from my mistakes. But if you're in a situation, for example, so stressed out because every trade hits you so hard, because it feels like you're tied to that survival. It's tied to making a living, and that is it's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure. I get it. Um, that's why it's so important to build a buffer, to have enough funds next to you to trade freely and calmly. In German we say, if you're calm, you're powerful. right? And that's really true in trading. I believe that you only are the best in trading when you're very calm and have mental clarity. And that, you know, your decision to come and how you show up, it's your responsibility really to observe yourself before you even come to the market, to know in what state you are, and what state and what conditions are the markets. That's the next if you show up, because those are little decisions which are very important. I think most people forget about this, that first you observe yourself, and what state are you, emotionally, mentally. Are you drained? Are you mentally trained? Are you emotionally charged by something in your life? And then if you answer that, then you see, is the market in the condition I want it to be? How's the economic calendar look like? How did the market evolve this week? Is it everything happening what you planned on Sunday? You come with a plan on Sunday. You come with a plan on Monday. Like on Tuesday. Like all these days, man, you need to come with preparation. You need to take it serious. You are the business. It's all up to you. But that is the beauty. I think that's the beauty. You are in full charge, full control to make everything happen, right? And if you haven't been successful yet, don't get so discouraged. Learn from your failures and make it better, which is beautiful because it all depends on you. That is a beauty on this profession. But I think most people have that money pressure, I feel like. And it exposes every little weakness you have. And making it quicker, making it fast in trading is not gonna happen. Even though, and I had this before, you have a lucky strike, you have that winning payout, and you get to money somehow. If you haven't fixed bad habits, worked on your process, on your plans, came a rounded trader, you will lose that money fairly quickly. And that comes with losing your funded account and then chasing to get back to that stage. Paying and paying and paying and paying these challenges, draining your bank account. Not easy task. Even if you think you made it, the red weeks will come. They still come. They still come to me. It's like how I handle them, right? I had a perfect example 2 weeks ago. Red week, handled it nicely, and I'm off for this month. Like today, I'm recording this on the 10th of December, and I'm not planning to do much this December anymore because I just know, especially last year in December, where my performance was shit. December is not the month where I want to trade, but I was crushing January, February, March, April, yeah, and this is where I want to prepare. That's what I'm saying before. You can't sprint all year round. And with that, I want to make it short today, but a little bit of perspective how you prepare. Come back stronger 2026 if you haven't met your goals or you're not there where you want to be yet. And if you want to really start it off quick and with results, somebody who has the experience, down there's a link where you can apply for my mentorship. I take on a couple people for 2026 and get them from A to B, funnel stage, consistent payouts. That's my goal. Your goals are my goals. Your success is my success. Therefore, I hope to see you inside, and I wish you good luck and good trading. See ya.